Hey guys, this is Reggie, aka the Reginator, and I wanted to bring up Rayshard Brooks. Um, I'm sure all you guys know about it right now. Shooting of another unarmed black man in Atlanta, my hometown, and let's get into it. So, how do I feel about this shooting? Do I think the cops could have approached it better? Yes, I think so. Do I believe that Rayshard Brooks did Rayshard Brooks did no wrong? No, he definitely did some things that he was guilty of. What I've noticed about this situation is that people choose to focus all on the cops' actions and not on the perpetrators, the suspects' actions. I've noticed that with all these situations, with Michael Brown, with Eric Gardner, and just different people, different uh, racist, supposedly racist shootings. They never focus on what the suspect, the person who got shot, what they did wrong, and that to me presents a clear bias in the person's heart. I feel like people aren't have a tendency to not look at things and at a objective way, because when I look at these situations, I always try to clear my head of any bias and look at it from a rational perspective. What happened? What's the timeline? What step by step happened from beginning to end? And I try to be in the mind of both minds, both the cop's mind and the person who was shot's mind. And in this situation, Brooks was clearly drunk. He was. The reason why they called the cops on him is because he was asleep in the drive-through. Not in the parking lot, in the drive-through. Like people had to drive around him. That's how, passed out he was. And so the person inside of Wendy's said, you know what, we gotta call the cops. So the cops comes, they notice that he's drunk. They ask him to take a breathalyzer test. He takes it. He's definitely way above the limit. He's drunk. So the cops say, hey, we got to take you in. We got to arrest you. And the whole time they're calm, they're nice, they're not laying hands on him. And then when they say, hey, we got to arrest you, and they begin to arrest, because this is a DUI. I mean, Georgia is pretty not tolerant on drunk driving. I mean, like most states are. DUIs happens 1,000 times a day. People do it all the time, and the cops don't let people get away usually with DUIs. So they said, we gotta take you in. We can't let you drive home. We can't. You know, I know people say, well, he said he could walk home, but why would the cops believe him? How does the cop know that he would choose to walk home and follow him all the way home, and instead of just turning right back around in a drunken stupor and get back in the in car and hit somebody and kill somebody potentially? The cops can't stay and follow him the whole night. They got other places they got to be, so they got to follow protocol, which is arrest the guy, and they arrest him, and he resisted arrest. He fought the cops, and he manhandled him. He did. He manhandled those two guys, and in the process, he steals a taser gun. Now, people like to say a taser gun is not deadly. A taser gun can be deadly, especially if it's aimed in the right place. If a taser gun hits your head, it could do irreparable damage to your brain. I mean, this is a current flow that goes inside your body. This thing could do, if it's placed in the right area of your body, yes, it could do some serious damage and potentially be lethal. So let's not play this game saying a taser gun, which is basically an electricity gun. And I know electricity can be dangerous. My dad's an electrician. Electricity. I've been shocked more than once by electrical currents. And if you get shocked in the right place, it can mess you up big time. So he steals the taser gun, runs away from the cops, and the cops are running after him. Half the reason why they're running after him because they can't let a guy run around drunk with a taser gun that belongs to the police department. There's so many things that could go wrong with that situation. He could use it on somebody else and make the precinct liable for the people that he uses it on. It's just there's a lot of things that could go wrong. So they got to chase after him. Just not only to arrest the guy, but just to get the taser back because it's a weapon. You know what I mean? We can't just let a guy run away with a weapon for free. You can't do that. That's dangerous. You don't know the guy. He could use it on somebody else, and then you got to deal with the guilty conscience of knowing that your gun was used on somebody else to do something bad, like kill a person, or lead to something that leads to death, or something really bad. So they chase after him, and while they're running him, the guy turns around and points the taser gun at the cop. And again, you got to be in the mind of the cop. The cop may not necessarily. Again, the taser gun is deadly if you hit it right in the forehead between the eye. That can kill you, easy, or make you paralyzed, or do some really serious, lifelong damage to you. So the cop's not going to take a chance and let himself get shot and the taser gun square in the eye or any other place, or in the neck, or any place that's like vital places that could cause some serious damage. Not only that, but he's not even sure. Think about it. In a cop in that split second, he's not even sure that it's the taser gun that he's pointing at him. It could have another gun inside his body somewhere. It could be a gun in his pocket. Could be a gun in his waist. He doesn't know for sure that it's a taser gun. He just sees the guy pointing a gun, whatever. A taser gun could be his or could be a different gun at him. So of course the cop is going to react by shooting him. Of course he would. I saw that video and I saw it and I was like, yeah, of course the cop's going to shoot him. He's pointing a gun at him. He doesn't know if it's a taser gun or a gun in a pocket, or if he's going to aim the taser gun at the right place and cap it, or just even if it hits the wrong place, it hits him and then he goes down and the guy gets his gun out of his pocket and use it for real to kill him. He doesn't know. The cop, in his mind space, he's thinking danger, because it could be a very well dangerous situation. He doesn't know this guy from Uncle Sam. He doesn't know him. He doesn't know what the intentions of his heart is. So the guy, Brooks, turns around and points a gun at the cop. What do you think the cop's going to do? Of course the cop's going to shoot. Of course. He already manhandled him. The cop already knows that this guy's a strong guy. He already beat up both of them at the same time. And he doesn't know what his intention is. If he was willing to beat him up, the cop's thinking, wow, he's willing to kill me too. So at that point, it becomes, okay, it's me or him. It's me or him. Or it's me and him. Again, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, well, it's a taser gun. You don't know how deadly a taser gun can be. You don't know, even if he didn't kill him, if it made him incapacitated, you don't know you don't know if the guy would have came back, took his gun and killed him. Most likely not, but the cop, no one knows this. No one knows. So of course the cop is gonna pull the trigger. Of course. Plus you don't even know for sure well, we know because of hindsight, because we can see the video, but the cop didn't know that if it was a taser gun or if he pulled out another gun out of his pocket. This is an obvious case. This is a justified shooting. It's a justified shooting. It's not just. I'm not saying it's right. I'm saying it is justified. The cops are not guilty in this situation for the reasons I've stated before. It's clear the guy had a gun. Now, if he didn't have the taser gun, or if he didn't turn around and try to point the gun or nothing like that, and he would have kept running, and the guy just shot him anyway, that's when the police needs to go to jail. But everything changed when the guy turned around and pointed a gun at the cop. A taser gun, whatever gun, he pointed a taser gun or a weapon at the cop, and a projectile weapon at the cop, and the cop didn't know. Didn't know if it was a gun. Didn't know what damage it would cause. Didn't know, and he had to make a split-second decision: it's either him or it's me. And the cop at that time made the wise choice. It's a justified shooting. Again, I'm not saying it was right. I'm not saying that it was just in hindsight. I'm saying, but it was justified. And the cops should not go to jail for this. And this should not be a cause of rioting, looting in the streets, or protesting, or any of that stuff. Because if you look at it, if you actually objectively look at it and clear out all your biases and everything that you've been seeing on CNN or in the news the past couple of weeks, and just look at it and just look at it as if Brooks was a white guy. If he was a white guy, and just clear your mind of any biases or hatred towards cops, and just look at it from an objective standard, objective point of view. Brooks resisted arrest. He beat up 2 cops. He stole their taser gun, and then he turned around while he was running away and pointed that gun back at the cops. Of course the cops are going to shoot. Of course. What else are they going to do? They don't know this man. It's a justified shooting. It's clear as day. So enough with the protests. Enough for the burning down of buildings. We don't need any more of that. I'm done. Subscribe to support. I'll talk to you guys in the next one.